welcome back to Animal Appreciation. This time we are talking about jumping spiders. Now, jumping spiders in general are my favorite type of spider. I think that they are the cutest things in existence, and I love them so much. So starting off with probably the most famous one, the bold jumper. Now these guys have become pretty famous, especially on TikTok, where there's been a few accounts that keep these guys as pets that have kind of blown up recently. And they're very cute, they tend to be rather friendly and make decently good pets. Now these guys are native to North America. They have been introduced into other areas such as Hawaii, Azores, and the Netherlands, but they are native to North America. Next we have the red-backed jumping spider, not to be confused with the Australian redback, which is a type of widow spider and native to Australia. These guys are native to North America, mainly the western side, all the way from southern areas in Canada down through the United States into northern Mexico. Up next we have the white-jawed jumping spider, another one native to North America, mainly Canada, United States, and the Bahamas. Another very cool looking one. I think that he's really cute. Next we have my favorite species of jumping spider, the peacock jumping spider, that is native to southern Australia and is well known for the very bright colors as well as their elaborate and very cute mating dance. Up next we have the zebra jumping spider. It's a very, very common one that's found pretty much throughout the entire northern hemisphere, throughout North America, Asia, and Europe, and this is the one I'm the most familiar with. This is the one I would see all the time at my place. The rest I haven't really seen in person that often, but I used to see these guys all the time, and again, just cute little guys. Next we have a bit less of a cute one, but still very cool nonetheless, the ant-mimicking jumping spider. Now, there are multiple species of ant-mimicking jumping spider within the jumping spiders as a whole. However, they all exhibit very similar looks and behaviors. They just vary which species of ants that they are actually trying to mimic. Now, like most mimic species, the ant-mimicking jumping spider looks and acts quite a lot like the ant species that they're trying to mimic, which is both to avoid predators and occasionally to catch the prey, of that being the ants that they're mimicking. Very eldritch horror of them. Good for them. Up next we have the beard-footed jumping spider, a very common one throughout the Mediterranean. Another just like a little guy, and I especially love the bright green eyes that is characteristic of many of them. Very cool looking. Next we have my now second favorite species of jumping spider that I didn't actually know existed until doing research for this video, the Bagheera kiplingi spider, named after Bagheera from Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. And these guys live throughout a bunch of areas in Central America and Mexico, and they're noted as being the only spider found thus far that has an almost entirely plant-based diet as opposed to being carnivorous and feeding on small invertebrates or even small vertebrates depending on how big the species is. This guy eats almost entirely plant matter with just a little bit of supplementation to their diet from hunting, which is very cool. There's no other spider found thus far that has the same diet as these guys. This is the Magnolia green jumping spider, a species of jumping spider found in the United States all the way from Maryland down to Texas, and yes, their main habitat is magnolia trees as well as a few other miscellaneous tree species. Next we have the sparkling northern jumping spider, named as such because when it moves, the males tend to bob their abdomen up and down, catching the sunlight and making kind of a reflective, sparkling effect. And it's found in Australia, the Solomon Islands, and Papua New Guinea. And finally, we have this guy, the Habernatus americanus, a pretty rare species. Not a lot is known about it, but it has been observed on the eastern side of North America from British Columbia all the way down to California. So, like I said, I am a big fan of jumping spiders, and if you have arachnophobia and looking to get over it, these guys are a good place to start. They're typically very, very small and very, very cute. So if you're looking to cure your arachnophobia, don't look any farther than the jumping spiders, except for maybe the ant mimic one.